17. We have a double rep weekend for all games played in My Park and in 2K Pro-Am walk-on games. So while you can earn double rep, hit up the Do NBA 3X tournament on Saturday the 14th and get that VC during the high-stakes ante-up the next day on Sunday. Get out there and take advantage of double rep before it ends Monday at midnight.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time, it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And, of course, Luis Scola. Team moving on here without him.
And, Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake. But this is a guy they'll miss.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. The Dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Doc Rivers is one of the best in the business. His strength as a coach is first, he has a great job relating with the players. X's and O's, he is superb. And I think for him is he does a good job of being able to call plays on the fly.
Now Bryant, after Wesley Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Kobe, uncovered. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. Johnson, a wide open look. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. The adjustments of Doc Rivers, Smitty, you talked about, are what stand out to me. He'll switch who initiates the offense if he feels there's a mismatch to be taken advantage of in a heartbeat.
I think he has a great feel for the game. And he can see plays develop and also on the fly, change up the offense, change up the defense, and after timeouts, he's one of the best in the business.
And here's Redick following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. When you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
Having quality starters is certainly crucial, but a versatile bench is just as important, I think. They've shown this plenty of times before.
And here's George, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. George passes to Noel, and they pick up 2. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Picked by Griffin. No good, unable to end this run.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
A 3 from Bryant, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
He's already given them all sorts of problems. He hasn't needed any time to settle into this one.
Now here's Paul. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he came up big defensively, too. He nabbed a bunch of steals out there and made them pay for their sloppy passing.
Pocket 2. Johnson can't hit.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
All against McCollum. The feed now to Davis. McCollum outside, and there's the 3-second violation. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Clippers.
And they really feasted from beyond the arc. Quantity and quality. Boy, they filled it up. And when you can punish a defense like that from long range, it can be demoralizing.
Clippers trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Picked by Griffin. Redick with the 3, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win, and if it's a fast-break game, they win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. If it counts. Well, what an honor it is to be able to play on Christmas Day, which has become the NBA Showcase Day. All players want to play on Christmas Day, and you know just how much pressure on these guys knowing that everyone's watching these games.
Yeah, it is. I mean, everybody's home with their family. You get around, you've had a great meal. You're playing on Christmas Day. And the few teams that are playing, you have all the other teams and everybody in the NBA world watching you amongst everybody else in the world.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first one falls. So many great players have played for the Clippers, but right now, we could be watching 2 of the all-time best with Paul and Griffin definitely on the short list for the title of all-time greatest Clipper players.
I totally agree with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Those 2 definitely can claim as one of the best Clippers to ever play the game. But you also have to count back to when the Clippers were the Buffalo Braves. You could throw a name like Bob McAdoo in there.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Well, we've always known that height gives an advantage in basketball. A lot of teams now are concerned about things that we've never really talked about before. The length of hands, your arm span, your wingspan. That plays a role now with a lot of these teams and how they draft, how they make a roster.
Yeah, totally, Kevin, because on the defensive end, you have a lot of these guys that can switch. I remember playing against Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. They were so long out front. It helps and makes a difference.
But your arm span is long. They had to play a role.
Not bad.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Not bad.
Tarek Black, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Paul kicks to Griffin. Johnson outside. The pass to Paul. Oh, Griffin in position.
Some people have vision. Chris Paul has special vision on those passes.
The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Dallas.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
I think it was a little bit of both. Just no heart really on the defensive end. That's what cost them.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside for George. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Paul outside. Jordan high post. Here's Griffin. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin.
The mid-range jumper has become a routine part of Blake Griffin's game.
Outside, Kobe. Davis with a screen on Redick. Here's Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Clippers trail by 6. Al Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Griffin. Shot off the screen. Yep, it counts.
Blake has a lot of different moves inside the paint. And you can see right there, that was a nice finish by Blake.
McCollum against Paul. McCollum kicks to George. Davis up top. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Bahamute comes in for Wesley Johnson. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Paul.
He is usually very consistent at the line. You expect him to make everything from there now.
It's stolen by Bryant. Loads it up for Davis. It's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Lakers second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Clippers trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Spates. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the fans all love Maurice Spates. He added a three-pointer, you know, Steve, to his game over the past few years. He is now one of the better stretch fours because of it.
And that's hard work. People call him Mo Buckets. Maurice Spates loves taking the three. He lights up, and you know what? His teammates, you can tell when he's taking that shot, they're looking for it to go in.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Rivers. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Spates sets a screen. And Baamute dishes to Rivers. Crawford kicks to Griffin. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And George kicks to Davis. Soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Brogdon. Throws down off the coast-to-coast climb.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Clippers trail by 6. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Crawford's shot is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Baamute against George. Shoots from the elbow. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Crawford's got his second bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
George against Baamute. And George kicks to Davis. The 8-footer. And it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got 8.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
3-second difference between shot clock and game time. It's deflected. Outside, George. And it's Davis missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rivers passes to Griffin. Just 3 on the clock. That one doesn't go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And you talk to Chris Paul, it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate, helping people score my entire career.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul, but you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific player.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
Pure hustle and desire for the ball on the glass. As long as they continue to give it their all, outstanding shape.
Dunn is out there with Brogdon. Then there's G and Liam. Then it's Ingram. And it's Black in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. And some changes here for the Lakers. Nerlens Noel checks in for Tariq Black. And Kobe is subbed in for Brogdon.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Noel. Ingram dishes to Dunn. And Noel kicks to Ingram. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Steve is a fan of the game and a former player. When you look at the players in the game today, who do you think would be the most fun to play with, enjoyable to play with?
I think Stephen Curry. He's one of those guys where he obviously plays the game the right way, but then sometimes he goes on his own. And I was just being odd to get a chance to watch some of these plays he's making 25, 30 feet away from the basket.
How about a superstar like LeBron? Would he be a fun guy, or would you stand around sometimes and just watch him work?
It was. I mean, I think Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant would be fun to watch. Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Clippers trail by 5. Rivers kicks to Crawford. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And here's Rivers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And guys, really the story for him has been his struggles from mid-range. I mean, some of them have been rushed. Others were just tightly contested. But he has to be a lot smarter on when to pull up or when to look for a teammate going forward in terms of winning this game.
No good on the free throw. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Kobe. He had 34 points in the win against Orlando. To the inside, and stolen by Spates. There's Crawford with the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that, because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. The Lakers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit? And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Done with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Kobe. And it falls over the rim and in.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. The dish to Spates. Back to Paul. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Well, as we know, Chris Paul is such a student of the game. He really is a coach on the floor, but he can be hard on his teammates. Austin Rivers said he's the one that's going to put you in your place. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to yell at you. All the good point guards have to be the bad guy sometime. He's a leader, man. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He certainly backs it up on the floor. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Jordan kicks to Paul. Jordan the screen. Here's Spates. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Spates has got 8.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it. Well, DeAndre Jordan is a guy that will rebound the basketball, block shots. But what I like about right now is becoming an offensive threat, being able to run the floor and make an impact on both ends.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And DeAndre Jordan changes the game defensively, Steve, as you alluded to, just eats up space in the middle and alerts other players of where they need to be, altering shots, blocking shots every second he's on the floor.
Does a nice job of being that anchor in the middle, like you said, blocking shots. But what I love about him, he's an aggressive rebounder. Yes, he uses his height and his athleticism, but you got to want to go get it. He goes to get it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Gian Williams. Paul George comes in for Kobe. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dunn. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Redick. 12 points his last outing. Paul outside. Fires high post. Almost, but it rolls out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Inside, here's Davis. And Smitty, you were just starting in the league when NBA basketball games were becoming what they are today in the 90s. The popularity of the game has just increased so substantially. Was it strange to see yourself being portrayed in video games as we see now? And how did you react to it?
You know, very humbling, Kevin, to get a chance to see yourself, your name being called in the video game. But what I did like, Kevin, I was so skinny. The video game had me looking buff with muscles and everything. So I like that.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's because you're my friend.
And that one, good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clippers trail by 11. Stolen by McCollum. Drops in the breakaway layup. McCollum's got his third basket of the night right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
They get a hand on it. Johnson, the pass to Paul. To end the run. Bangs on the trifecta. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he pulls up way outside, Chris Paul is a confident guy who measures his shots very well.
McCollum dishes to Davis. Back to McCollum. Tries to keep it alive. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Spates. And Redick kicks to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the fifth?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Griffin's checked in for Maurice Spates. The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And guys, really no ceiling on him. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Paul. Paul George making his last shot. Now Paul. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
This is why Chris Paul is a winner. He is far from the biggest guy on the floor, but that does not keep him from being fearless on the drive.
And Noel kicks to McCollum. Feeds it to Davis. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Davis. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter. Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Paul. And Reddick kicks to Griffin. 18 feet out. And Davis sends it back. A second chance effort. Paul. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Paul's got 7 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Ingram passes to George. To the paint. And slammed up by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just pushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Clippers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Picked by Griffin. Outside, Reddick. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. He got it off just in time.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Clippers trail by 9. Paul dishes to Reddick. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Ball against McCollum. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. Noel down low. Griffin on him. Here's Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Griffin.
And Griffin slams it in.
I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Blake Griffin. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Davis inside. Defended by Griffin. Basket counts. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
Johnson the screen. Paul with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Paul kicks to Griffin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We know Blake Griffin can dunk the basketball. But one thing you like about him, he's added to his offensive repertoire. He's able to handle the basketball, face up, knock down jump shots, and he's doing a nice job of distributing the basketball.
With Blake, it isn't that he's just a scorer, Steve. He brings everything to the table when he gets the ball in the offensive zone.
Yeah, he was a dunker when he first entered the league. Now he's starting to become a terrific passer. He has great vision for a power forward, and his ball handling is one of the best at his position.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And then for Los Angeles. Mbahumute's checked in for Johnson. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Paul. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers leading by 5.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
I think you're right, but so often we see teams who aren't thinking about it.
Kobe against Crawford. Outside Bryant. 1 second left, and that's good. Kobe's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers on top, up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, how do you win this game?
I tell you, every quarter we've had a 2-minute stretch where, guys are playing hard. They're trying to win. But you got to win together by running your stuff. And we're trying to make it up, and the turnovers are killing us right now.
Oh, you call that hero ball. Thanks, Doc. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
That's it.
And now the third quarter will get going. You look at Kobe Bryant this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. Better than Willis, he goes through and better get the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the free throw. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 7. Now here's Bryant. He feeds it to Noel. And George now top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
He is definitely a very clever player who keeps the defense on their toes.
Ball against McCollum. Griffin down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. A 3 off the mark.
Good job on the glass here tonight. +8 for that department.
Davis, the pass to Kobe. A 3 from McCollum. Out with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ball outside. Oh, Griffin in position. No good on that one. George with the defensive effort.
This is not how they wanted to start off the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Clippers trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And DeAndre showing off yet again why he's one of the best rebounders in the league. If you don't box him out, he'll destroy you.
Now, here's George. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Davis against Griffin. Right block shot. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. 18 points for Anthony Davis.
disruptive this year, and you know, yes, everything that happened in the offseason, but it didn't carry on into the regular season. He had a fantastic year.
John misses. Clippers trail by 5. Paul kicks to Reddick. Three-pointer, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's Reddick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Now, here's Dunn. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Bryant. And Bryant shoves it in.
And that's a big break. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for the Clippers. Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford in for Johnson. Lakers lead by 4. And here's Dunn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Bryant's shot is good.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Now here's Paul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Up to the right wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
On the wing, Bryant. Covered by Reddick. Kobe against Reddick. And George kicks to Yee. Clock at 4. They get it back. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Hey guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like nobody ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the rim.
And here's Crawford following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Rivers with launches it. A rebound by the Lakers. He's got his first rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks to Kobe. Goes up with the strike. Griffin with the steal. Crawford dishes to Spates. And so he draws the foul on the shot. And trip to the line to shoot 2. We're hearing less about flopping now. Thank goodness that we did a couple seasons ago. The league started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. The guys were, it was getting carried away. A lot of Hollywood was acting right there. And I think for the NBA's, it's hard. You see guys full speed get hit, and some of these guys are acting like they got hit by a Mack truck. So I like the fines for flops.
And of course, you never flopped.
No, not at all. No, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None. And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. We'll take a look here at the shot chart.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often.
be the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Lakers second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Rivers kicks to Spates. Back to Rivers. Davis against Spates. Feeds away. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Blake Griffin.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The pass to Brogdon. Takes it to Ingram. Here's Davis, and there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. George is checked in for C.J. McCollum. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 3. Crawford passes to Rivers. Now Crawford. 5 points in the game. No good from Spates. On the wing, George. Guarded by Crawford.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. George has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Now here's Rivers. He dishes it to Spates. And that one hits back iron. Lakers lead by 5. Inside. Ingram dishes to George. Dunn, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Crawford kicks to Rivers. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. The feed now to Griffin. Fires from 14. It's good. Griffin's got 19 points.
He's scoring down low. He's shooting from the perimeter, and we know he's dunking a lot of them. Griffin is doing it all.
And here is Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ingram and stolen by Spates. Shoots. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Marty.
I look at Austin Rivers, a guy who came to this league where you said he's a scorer, needed the basketball in his hand. But right now, he is a viable combo guard coming off the bench. Can run your team offensively at the point guard position, guard both positions, and he can still score.
And for Rivers, Steve, you could argue that uncertainty hampered his growth early in his career. He seems much more at home and is playing with a lot more confidence. You can just see it on the floor.
Yeah, I think for him as the game has slowed down, and you talk about confidence, yes, he's usually coming off the bench, but he has a confidence like a starter, and that's what you love about Austin Rivers.
Blacks checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Davis with a screen on Rivers. Dunn passes to Davis. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on this side of the ball.
Stolen by Rivers. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass. Lakers leading by 3. Done with it. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's jacked in for the Clippers. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Clippers trail by 4.
A chance here to go 2 for 1. But you can't waste time. You have to go quickly.
Here's Spates. And too long on the shot.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots. Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game.
Beautiful jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Smash replay. And George with the stuff.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing the need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a little pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. I mean, Doc sees an opportunity here for them to put their stamp on this game.
And the final period of play just about to start. Here's Dunn. Sheehan is out there with Ingram. Then there's Dunn, and it's Black in at the 5, home in the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers working the ball around now. Ingram kicks to Dunn. 4 on the clock. Jordan with some nice D.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
Crawford kicks to Jordan. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Nerlens Noel comes in for Tariq Black. And it's Bryant in for Brogdon. Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Rivers. Redick with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Los Angeles leading by 8. Dunn kicks to Bryant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. 3-point play chance here. Clippers trail by 11. Ball outside. Redick for 3. And that one is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kobe against Redick. Bryant dishes to Noel. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Clippers shooting 47%, pretty solid. A rebound by the Lakers. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, covered by Redick. Ingram passes to Bryant. Releases. Misses off the right iron. Clippers trail by 11. Ball for 3. But they'll get another chance. Down low. shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know what? He has insane athleticism, Blake Griffin. But you see the reason why he's become a franchise player. He's added the mid-range game, and he can pass it.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by the Lakers. He's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dunn. Now the dish to E. Feeds to Ingram. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Clippers trail by 14. Los Angeles calls timeout. Making a difference.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back."
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for Gian Lian. Paul George comes in for Ingram, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Dunn. McCollum kicks to George. There's a screen by Noel. Davis. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ball outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And stolen by Redick. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Baseline try. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Johnson.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good, quality shots.
And Bryant kicks to McCollum to the middle. And Griffin shoots it back. Ball outside. Johnson to screen. Ball with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Griffin, no good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lakers lead by 10. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And that one falls for Bryant. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside to the inside. Redick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
J.J. Redick, a fantastic shooter in this league. Led the league in three-point percentage, and he did it while taking over 5 threes a game. J.J., I call it just jumpers.
And you know, Steve, for Redick and his shooting, it seemed to be overshadowed by what was going on elsewhere in the league. He's shooting 47.5% from deep is just incredible.
Yeah, you see so many other guys that they're talking about, but when you look at those numbers, you said it, 47.5% from deep. That is incredible. That's basically making half of your three-point shots.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh,
one in the game.
He has the ability to get hit, stay up in the air, and to finish at the rim, Blake does.
Outside, George. McCollum up top. Offline from the top of the key.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Johnson the screen. To the middle. Paul George with the steal. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. McCollum against Paul. He feeds it to Reddick. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. McCollum dishes to Noel. There's a screen by Noel. A three from McCollum. Knocks down the three ball. And the Lakers lead by 11.
That even things out. He had a three early in the first half. Now gets one in the second.
Al Paul. Fires it up. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's McCollum. And it's Bryant in the corner. It's the three-point bomb. Kobe's got 16 points here in the second half.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Right side, Griffin. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And here is Bryant. It's McCollum on the wing and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 14. Paul passes to Griffin. Shoots from 14. Here's Jordan. And lots of contact there. See the shot and shoots it.
When DeAndre gets the rock close to the rim, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him. Just a big, long, and athletic center.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Dunn. They tee that time from Reddick.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Stolen. Brogdon.
That's the massive 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal. The elevation, Kevin, on the finish.
Great. Nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Ball kicks to Griffin. And here's Johnson outside. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here.
methods to score the basketball. The different ways he attacked based on the defensive look they showed him was a thing of beauty.
John with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. What is the takeaway from a win like this tonight?
We just keep playing consistent. We just keep executing offensively. We know our defense will hold up. We just got to take care of the ball and make plays.
A group effort tonight. Thanks very much, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much. We're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
His field goal percentage was all the way up in the 60s. Not that I like talking about myself, but it was a very steady night for him. You don't shoot well without working hard, and he never stopped doubting to get the best look possible. Smart, efficient basketball he was playing. Thanks for showing me.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
We certainly hope you've enjoyed our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Jingle bells.